Hi folks, welcome to Dunzy's Guitar World 2. Something a little bit different today. Maybe today's lesson will be a little bit longer than usual and it will definitely be less heavier. So you may or may not be familiar with the work of the band Sparklehorse. So today's lesson I think really is just to show you three of my favourite riffs from Sparklehorse, and maybe if you like these, if you don't know the band, you will go and check them out because they really were incredible. Mark Linkous sadly passed away 2010. Just a genius songwriter. They're kind of known, I guess, more for introspective, quieter songs, but they do rock as well. So today's lesson is for three songs by the band Sparklehorse, just the rhythm guitar parts. I'll make them as easy as possible. Now the expectation level here is, this is just how I hear them. They're maybe not played right, but this is how I would play them. So yes, I will leave some links down below. If you're not familiar with Sparklehorse, please do go and check them out. If you are familiar with Sparklehorse, then I hope you do enjoy this lesson because, you know, they're such a great band. So track one that I'm going to do is Rainmaker. Now, this is from the album Viva Dixie Submarine Transmission Plot. This was on Capitol Records in 1995. So what I'll do is I'll start my recorder here. Now, if you're not interested in Sparklehorse, I do appreciate you getting this far in the lesson anyway. Thank you very much. So I will play what I think the main riff for the track Rainmaker by Sparklehorse is. Well, for gear I'm using 1976 Aria Pro 2, was it Aria Pro 2 Buckaroo TE500N thin line Telecaster. So let's go on with this. This is song one, this is Rainmaker. So I'll play the main riff first. This is the opening intro riff in the song. It's quite big chords we're playing here. First chord I'm just playing a D5, so it's open D, 2 of G, 3 of B. So we're going dum, dum, dum. And then when we're coming into the next chord, we're still hitting the open D, but we're really emphasising this time the first fret of the G, and we're still playing 3 of B. We're not playing the top string at all in these chords. So together. So really when we're going into that second chord, where we're emphasising 1 of G, we're going down on that. One more time. Now the next chord I think is an A sus2, I think this is. So it's open A, 2 of D, 2 of G, open B. So I think it's just that. To a G, just a G chord. So all together, that part. And then the second time it's a D5 again, the A sus2, and then we just go to G. That is how I think the main intro riff goes on this song. So I'll play it again, see if you can see my hand. I'll maybe zoom in. And that takes us into the verse. Now the verse is mostly just drums, bass and vocals, and then it comes out of that into a bridge which the guitar plays on. Now I'll play it and then I'll show you what I'm playing. So it's an E minor. Now the way we're playing this is, so we're dampening with palm muting, bottom E string open, and it's an E minor. And then move, same sort of pattern, move up to an F sharp minor. Again, we're starting this with hitting the second fret of the E string but with palm muting. A up to a G, same kind of pattern, to an A. So that is the first part of the bridge. Now going back into the second part, we do this run down the bottom E string. So it's like open E, then 3, 2, open E again. So in context. Back to the E minor. Now this time we miss out the F sharp and we go straight to the G, to the A. Now I think live, Mark Linkous is playing a little sort of lead there, but I think there's a track on the album where he's suspending the A this time with the 3rd fret on the B. And then we got into the chorus. Now the chorus, the first 2 times is just 2 chords, D and G. Mark Linkous is singing Rainmaker's Coming. The 3rd time it goes to the D, and then that run 3, 2, open on the E because we're going to an E minor, so it goes like this. And then we're back in to the second verse. So what I'll do is I'll play that whole thing all together just one time round, and that will be my take on the main rhythm parts. So there's other parts, and if you want me to do a full lesson, if people are interested in that, I will do that. So this is track 1, this is how I would play Rainmaker by Sparklehorse. So track 2 for Sparklehorse, much more gain on this one. This is like a punk rock tune. I'm using a parts caster, which is like a jazz master. It's very like a jazz master. Again, I'm using a Marshall, but I've got an overdrive pedal on it as well, because this song is very, very punk rocking. So this is Pig. This is from the album Good Morning Spider. I'll just do a simple version of this because when you listen to it, I'm not sure if there's 2 guitars playing different things in the intro, but I think you can combine them, but it's a little bit tricky. So this is just the easy version of the main couple of riffs of the song Pig by Sparklehorse from Good Morning Spider. I will play it first and come back and tell you what I'm doing. So I think you'll agree, quite frenetic and punk rock. So this starts, I think it's like an A sharp minor. Now that's the easy version, so just an A sharp minor bar chord. But I'm hearing the note on the top E string, so that's like a C sharp. So he's playing like A sharp and a C sharp. So to do that, so I'll show you the easy versions. The easy version was just to play the A sharp minor, and then we go down to G, over to, is that like a G power chord, and then over to a C sharp power chord, which is 4 of A and then 6 of D and G. So it's like, play slowly. I think it's all downstrokes almost as well. It's like the Ramones. And we finish on that A, so that's just like an A power chord. I'm not playing these major or minor, these ones, the G and the A. I'm just concentrating on hitting the bottom 3 strings. So that's the easy version of how I play this. And really, concentrating on hitting the bottom 3 strings. So it's the A sharp minor, which is up here on the 6th fret, the root note 6th fret of the bottom E string, and then we're playing 8 of D, A and D. So slowly to the G, just 2 hits, over to the C sharp, 1 hit, back to A, and just 1 hit on that. Back to the A sharp. Now the chorus moves down, again just bar chords to an F sharp, and a lot of palm muting on this one. Up to a G sharp. So we go back to the the F sharp, but before that we go from the G sharp to A sharp to F sharp. I do hope this is making sense, so I'll play that slowly. This is the chorus. And then before we go back in to the verse, there's a passing A chord. So what I'll do is say, this is the easy version. I will get on to how I think you would play this, more akin to the album. So I'll just play, there's really only 2 parts in this. I'll play those 2 parts slowly, and hopefully it makes sense. So that's the easy version played slow. So as I said at the beginning of this lesson, I'm hearing this note, the C sharp on the top E string, the first time round when the A sharp minor's going on. So I think maybe what Mark Linkous is doing here, I think he's playing the 6th fret of the E string, 8 of the A string, which would be a normal A sharp, and then maybe the next, he's barring across, but then bringing the pinky down up here on the 9th fret of the E string. That's quite tricky to do. So I think maybe the first time, and he's hitting across all those strings. I mean, this is a punk rock song, so there's no subtlety involved in this one. So I think it's maybe this. Like that. And then does it. And then the second time. So we're bringing the 9th fret of the E, top E down to 8 and playing that the second time. That's the two chords. So I'm not sure if there's two guitars going on in the album. I couldn't find a live version of this. So that's how I would play the more complicated version. Like that. So that's quite a tricky stretch from that. And then bring your top pinky down one the next time. So that was the main riffs from Pig by Sparklehorse. And the third track, the final track I'm going to be doing here for Sparklehorse, is Happy Man. It's probably my favourite Sparklehorse song. Now, the original version is just like a shorter version at the end of Chaos of the Galaxy on the Good Morning Spider album. There's like a bit of radio interference tuning in, and then this comes in. There's some magic guitar harmonies on this in the chorus, but I'm just showing you the simple chords here. So this is Happy Man. The Memphis version is on Distorted Ghost, which is a longer version, maybe even live as well. So yes, this is Happy Man. Could be my favourite Sparklehorse song. So I will play it first, just the very, very simple chords, how I think they go, and I will come back and show you how to play it. So just like Pig, it's quite basic chords. On the studio version there is some really nice guitar harmonies, but I will do a full lesson if somebody wants me to do that. So I'm starting this just with a palm muted A chord over to a palm muted E. Now I'm playing the E with open E2 of A and D, and I'm putting my pinky down on the 4th fret of the G strings, playing a bigger sort of chord. I guess it's not necessary to palm mute really heavy, just bang these chords out. And then to a D minor. So that's 5 of A, 7 of D, 7 of G, and 6 of B, and we're barring across, we're also playing 5 of the top E. Just one hit down to a C. I'm just playing a C power chord. 3 of A, 5 of D and G to the A. Now the end of the A, the sort of tail of the A, we play the 3rd fret of the bottom string like the G. To go back into it again. So that's the first part. I'll play that slowly. A again. Over to the E. D minor. C. A. And then with a tug on the G. And then the first part of the chorus is just an F power chord. And this is, I think, all downstrokes. Over to a C power chord. To the G. It's time to a D major. I think it's a D major, I'm really just playing just a power chord. That's the first part, chorus. And then back to the F, to the C, to an A sharp power chord, to the F again. So that, well, I guess that's really the bridge. So I'll play that slowly. Yeah, and then when he's singing Happy Man, this is just power chords or bar chords. It's the G. So G to A to F. C. And then back to the G again. This time he finishes on a D. And then back into another verse. I think there's actually a solo the first time around. So what I'll do is I'll play that whole thing slowly, the verse, the bridge and the chorus. Had to wear headphones there, kind of losing track of what I was doing. So I do hope you enjoyed that, folks. All that was helpful. You know, you could maybe help me here actually. I was maybe thinking, I do mostly heavy metal songs, guitar tutorials, and talk about heavy metal on Dunzy's Guitar World too. But I do have quite a lot of indie stuff on here as well, alternative stuff as well. I'm just a huge fan of guitar playing. You know, I'm as big a fan of Bob Mould as I am of like Michael Schenker. You know, I'm into really good melodic guitar playing, big chords and stuff like that. So I'm wondering if I should maybe make like, I mean, God forbid, like a third channel where I just focus on doing guitar lessons and talking about non-heavy metal bands, I don't know. Please do let me know in the comments if you've got this far in the video, which is probably about 40 minutes long. But if I send someone in the way of checking out Sparklehorse with this lesson, then I have achieved what I set out to do, because they truly are, or truly were, a magnificent band. As ever, folks, it's a privilege and a pleasure bringing you content on Dunsi's Guitar World 2. Cheers for now.